Western powers hope that this special session of the UN General Assembly will show quite how isolated Russia is on the world stage. Member states will vote on a resolution called Territorial Integrity of Ukraine, defending the principles of the UN Charter. This session opened on Monday and we expect it to continue until a vote on Wednesday. Some 67 of the 193 member states are expected to take to the podium over the course of those days to talk about this resolution, which condemns Russia's so-called illegal referenda. That's the wording in the text. It also calls for Russia to pull its troops out of Ukraine. Now, it comes after Moscow's most extensive strikes in months on Ukrainian territory, and many of the ambassadors condemned those strikes on Monday. The Ukrainian ambassador said that some of his own relatives were in a residential building at the time of the attacks and that they'd been unable to get to a bomb shelter in time. The EU representative said that indiscriminate attacks on civilians are war crimes. Russia's ambassador argued that, well, this resolution is politicised, and Russia, however, failed in its attempt to make this a secret ballot. All eyes are going to be on China, India, Brazil and African countries when this comes to a vote. The West argues this is a straight vote in defence of the sovereignty of member states, a vote against colonialism, but Russia says that the West has double standards. A similar resolution was put to a vote in the Security Council on September 30th, but Russia vetoed that resolution, so it came to the General Assembly, where there is no veto, of course. There have been 3 General Assembly resolutions on Ukraine since the war started, and the first 2 got pretty strong support, but the third vote showed that global opinion had started to shift. During the General Assembly session in September, we also saw how some non-aligned countries are suffering from Ukraine fatigue, as it's been dubbed. Some argued that condemnation of Russia would only slow a diplomatic solution. So this resolution, unlike the one put to the Security Council, calls on UN countries to support ending the war through political dialogue, diplomacy and other peaceful means.